Hello, welcome to the channel, subscribe and leave a like. Leicester City and Brighton could trade midfielders in the next 48 hours. But there are some potential issues, particularly Dewsbury Hall's thoughts and Chelsea's interest. Here's everything you need to know about the subject. A swap deal of sorts is in the works between City and Brighton, with Dewsbury Hall going one way and Mater the other. According to reports, medicals have been scheduled for each of the midfielders, with the Polish international ready and willing to join Steve Cooper's squad. But while it is being labeled as a barter agreement, money will also be exchanged. There is no benefit to City simply trading Dewsbury Hall for a replacement midfielder without any money as part of the deal. Problem is that Chelsea have now registered an interest in Dewsbury Hall, giving City's reigning player of the season two potential destinations. But suggestions from Poland are that Mater's move is not dependent on Dewsbury Hall, and so he could head to Stamford Bridge with the Brighton man still arriving at the King Power. But time is running out to resolve everything. How does the deal help City? Well, as mentioned, even if a deal is struck with Brighton, it will not be a swap. City will receive a fee for Dewsbury Hall, and as an academy graduate, that goes on the books as pure profit. This is of great importance to City, as they race to comply with the EFL's Profit and Sustainability Rules, PSR. The Championship's governing body had long predicted that City would breach the PSR, expecting their accounts for the year to exceed losses of £13 million, which is the limit for a single season in the second tier. While it is not known how far City falls short, the deal for Dewsbury Hall would almost certainly leave them safe. And the purchase of Mater would also not harm them financially, due to the way transfers are perceived in relation to the PSR. All Dewsbury Hall fees go directly into the accounts for the year in which the business is carried out, even if payments are not all in advance. Whereas transfer fees for new signings are distributed across accounts over the life of the player's contract. Let's say Dewsbury Hall is sold for £40 million, like an academy player who is on the books for next to nothing. City get all that profit in their accounts straight away. If a deal for Mater is worth £15 million and he signs a 5-year contract, only a fifth of that, i.e. £3 million, will go into this year's accounts. If City can balance the books, it means they will not be at risk of a second sanction during next season. They are expected to receive a point deduction for violating the PSR in the 3-year cycle ending in 2023. Is there a deadline for the deal to be reached? If City need the agreement to be finalized to face PSR from the 23rd to the 24th, then yes, it has to be concluded on Sunday, as the accounts for the year close on June 30th. What problems could there be? The most glaring issue is Dewsbury Hall's own thoughts on the matter. Every indication he has given suggests he wants to stay at City. But equally, he hinted that he may not have full control over his future. Why would City want Mater? Could be that, by helping Brighton by signing one of their players, the Seagulls are willing to pay a little more than they would normally pay for Dewsbury Hall, thus helping City's PSR case. But also, City are desperately short of midfielders. Mater, a versatile midfielder, would therefore strengthen Cooper's options in this area. After missing 18 months, with an anterior cruciate ligament injury, the 25-year-old returned to action last November and made 17 Premier League appearances for Brighton last season, although only 6 of those appearances were starts. Would you be happy with Dewsbury Hall going to Brighton and Mater going the other way? Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything about this topic. Thank you for the company. Until the next video.